as long as I get views for it.
What if we did like a Big Brother of YouTube?
What, like, you
Like,
mean, like,
put a load of YouTubers in a house.
that'd be horrible.
I know, right?
That's a really good concept though, but I don't think, I think there'd be a lot of mental scarring coming from that.
I think so. Well, it'd be interesting to watch anyway.
Yeah,
the bubble.
definitely.
But going on about your career as well, talking about what you prefer to do in terms of your gaming, your vlogging as well. We talked about the fact that you enjoy your vlogging as well. Like, what does the future look like in your content? Like, what is down the road?
Let's go too.
Who said that?
Right here.
You shut up. Wait, if he says that again, kick him out. Not even at me.
Band.
Well, I've got a checklist, and it's basically movie reviews, game reviews, and then an occasional Morgs video. Just to kind of fill the gap.
I was watching your Morse video as well, and I could not help but just love the fact that how much humour you have towards the situation.
How much money he has, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, man, isn't it?
Yeah, he has a lot of money.
Absolutely. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but you know, there's that. To go more into while you're here in Ireland, how are you finding Ireland so far after the first day of it?
I love it, it's great. Shout outs to Ireland.
Yeah!
Let's go!
I had a lot of people educate me yesterday on what a spice bag is. I thought it was some kind of like Class B drug or something, but apparently it's like a delicacy here. And I've had a bunch of people as well, like you're all massive legends, they tried to get me like the glazed leg of ham. I got some in-joke, the glazed leg of ham. No one can actually get me the ham, so they just bring in packets of like Sainsbury's sliced ham.
Honey glazed or?
I don't even know, it's just, I appreciate the effort,
At
seriously.
least somebody's bringing you food. I'd love that.
Oh, exactly, yeah, it's great.
So we'll talk about more what we were talking about yesterday in terms of like your achievements and stuff like that, but we can go on to even funnier things if you feel that need to. But I can't get over the fact, like, you're 16, you're 22 now, and you have 3.85 million subscribers sitting there on your channel. And the goals that you've been setting and milestones that I've been reviewing as well, it's been something like awesome. Like, what would you do for a celebration of a milestone? Do you even look at milestones when you're hitting them, or is it just kind of like, oh, this is happening?
Yeah, it's a bit normalised now. I think one problem is it gets normalised because the majority of the videos I make are like on other content creators when they've like messed up or something, and they'll usually have a colossal amount of subscribers. So when you reach a milestone, it's kind of like, oh, bro, who cares? But it's still nice to hit a milestone. It's amazing. It's definitely delayed though. Like when I hit something on the day, like 3 million or something, it won't hit me. But then after the coming days, it'll be like, oh my god, I have a lot of 12-year-olds subscribed to me. This is epic.
Which is grand.
Shout out to 12-year-olds. Epic, epic.
I'm kind of 12.
Oh, you can do better than that. Come on, guys.
Seriously.
Epic.
Epic!
The 9-year-olds. Now that's it.
Don't put
Shut up.
more.
Who said that? You said play Fortnite?
Did he say play Fortnite?
Is a plant from Ninja.
But going on Fortnite and stuff, did you hear about, there's this article going on with Fortnite that apparently they're going to look at getting it possibly banned because it's an addiction.
God bless. Can we round of applause for Fortnite? Yes! We live in a golden age where Fortnite could be banned. This is actually the best news I've heard in my life.
One thing I was wondering from yesterday is I would love to know what is your process when you're sitting down making a video and how long does it take?
Well, I used to, back when I did like leafy surfing videos, I could probably get them done in like a day, but now they take about 2.5 days to make.
That's quite quick. Some people take like a week to just...
Yeah, I mean, if it's like the reviews and that, it's definitely a week, but if it's like a shorter commentary video, it'll just be getting topics, getting a video. I do like spark notes as well, so like bullet points on that, just so I don't end up like rambling on about nothing. And then eventually I'd record the video, you know, get it edited and then publish it, so.
When did you just start realising that you have to have a process or some kind of formula in order to get your videos out there? Like beforehand you said, sure, I get it done in a day and just wing it, but now you're taking time to go through it, bullet points and everything like that.
That's a good question. Well, I basically just got like a flurry of comments that are all like, all these videos are the same, none of them stand out now. And it's like, I think what YouTubers do, but they really don't like to admit, is that they read like 90% of the comment section.
Yeah.
And if you've got someone, if you've got a group of people repeatedly saying, you know, this is stale, this is old, it really is like, damn, I need to work on something. I'm really doing something wrong here. So that kind of made me think, okay, if I just upload every day, like my channel's gonna pretty much flatline. Because like there's so many people that just do, you know, commentary videos and that you need to do something that kind of, I guess, stands out a bit more, so.
Yeah, so you've got on the process of making a video, making sure that you stand out as well, like even down to the likes of your titles, comments, thumbnails, all that jazz.
Yeah,
you have
yeah,
to
of
be
course.
very vigilant of what's actually going to get out there.
Yeah, it's really difficult because like you could make the best video ever, and if it doesn't have a good thumbnail, then it's kind of like the video, like the views will just be sleep, and it's like, okay, all the effort for nothing. But then like retroactively, I remember back in the like, I keep calling it the leafy days. Like, years ago, I'd do like the worst video ever. It'd just be complete trash, but then you'd get like this perfect clickbait thumbnail, and you just get so many views. What? Ah, car sex, yeah.
Pet scoff.
Well, that's interesting as well. One thing that I find absolutely like fascinating is when I was watching you, obviously I'm setting up on the balcony and I see like these drones of people coming over to you, and the one thing I couldn't escape was you signing a pillow. And
yeah.
people losing their mind for you signing
Yeah,
a pillow.
it's-
And I'm like, how do I get to that level?
Do you want to be on that level where you're signing body
for the,
pillows?
for
Are
the
you
laugh,
sure?
yeah, absolutely. I think it's
I mean, it is
something else.
Signing a body pillow is an experience, and I'll leave it at that.
Do you know that person probably went home, cuddled that thing?
Yeah, I'm
about
fully
that.
aware of that. I'm completely aware of
Next
that.
time you're signing the pillow, just remember that.
Anyone here buy a body pillow today?
Has anyone wanted to get his
One
signed?
person there. Anyone else? All right, lit. Nice. All right. Keeping it PG. Keeping it PG. Nice.
Nice. Well, let's throw it out to the crowd and let's ask some questions as well. Who would like to ask a question? An actual question instead of like, you know,
I'll think
the one
about
I
it.
had yesterday
Yeah,
was interesting.
that's that kid on the end.
Yeah,
there.
he looks interesting. Go on.
I have two questions.
Two? Some girl did the same thing yesterday. Unreal. Go on.
How did you, Pyro, how did you come up with the name and the mascot for your channel?
Sorry, could you say that again?
How
please?
did you come up with the name and the mascot for your channel?
Oh, right, okay. So, I did a AMA on Reddit like 4 years ago about this, I think. Like, Pyrocinical. The pyro came from the pyro from Team Fortress 2. And okay, lit, epic, Team Fortress 2. I like video games. And then Cynical just was like teen angst and edge, and I was like, oh dude, Cynical, it's lit.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm going against the social norms, bro. And I don't know, it just kind of like, it went well as a name. And yeah, and for the character, I don't know, like I think the TV was an accident. I was just like, had some artists that were like drawing up character designs or something, like a mascot. And it kind of works well, because I guess it's like, the TV is like, you know, it's a screen, internet, YouTube, you know, that kind of stuff. So, and I just never really dropped it. And I feel like swapping the avatar out for just a picture of my face would be like incredibly bland, so it just kind of stuck pretty much. Yeah.
I also dare you to put every single gift I gave you in Insomnia in your room to show them in the video.
Yeah, I mean, I do put all the gifts in my room, not the food ones though, because my room would stink. Keep in mind the amount of ham I've been given today. Like, I'm going to get stopped by Ireland Border Patrol. I think I'm trying to export meat into the UK or something to resell. So yeah, unfortunately I don't keep the meat in poultry in my room, but pretty much anything I'm given, it gets stored somewhere in the house, yeah.
Buy an Xbox 360.
Wait, what'd you say?
Buy an Xbox 360.
No. You can always give them one.
It's so random.
Let me see.
Do you ever have a look at the fan arts that you see
If
out
you were
there
told
yourself?
that you could either go back to making MLG videos or you would take a shotgun blast to the face, which one would you pick?
MLG, 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 MLG.
Someone's got Shrek swag on their phone over there. Look, you all want me to do MLG for the meme. If I actually did it, my channel would be dead in 15 seconds. It is not. If any of you watched an MLG video that I made like 2-3 years ago, they are trash.
They're good.
Alright, you know what? I might, at some point, ironically do one MLG video. Alright? I ironically hate all of you.
Where's your next?
Let's ask the Sands guy over there with the glove. Thanos glove.
Besides MLG Teletubbies, what's your most regretted video?
The most viewed video?
Video you regret making the most?
Oh, regret. Yeah, MLG Teletubbies. I didn't even make any money off that, so the regret for that's pretty high.
That's a national treasure.
Pet Scott. You shut up. Lucky you got merch on, or I'd kick you out. Probably car sex. Actually, that's a pretty bad one. Yeah, I was debating at one point of making a car sex 2, but it's like, nah, you don't want a car sex 2. Shut up. You don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
We do. Everyone does.
Should we ask for a vote? We should make a poll in the back.
No,
you know what I
no.
mean?
Yes.
What would
Yes.
you-
Yes.
No, that is the no. Not doing that. Another question.
Right there. Make MLG.
Let's get someone from over there. The guy that was, well, he was screaming for car sex 2. So.
Will you ever fight Morg's mom?
Jill Hudson. Happily, I would have a verbal debate. No, I didn't.
Yes. Oh, that's me.
I would fight her to the death in Question Time on BBC
You know
One.
we were on screen.
No, I don't know. I mean, I feel that, unironically now, I've made a lot of videos on Morg's mum, but Jill Hudson is probably the nicest woman you could ever meet. I tried to meet her at Morg's Fest, but I couldn't break him. So, I don't know. Debate's still out on that one. But I would love to at least meet Jill Hudson. Shout-outs to Jill Hudson and Bold Martin. Let's you get someone from over here.
Maybe have a look over there, maybe.
Yeah.
Go on, John, run.
Let's get with the blue. We're in the blue with the cap on.
You go, John.
What question have you got?
Did you enjoy the Joker movie?
Sorry?
Did you enjoy the Joker movie?
I enjoy the Joker. It's lit.
I haven't
Great
seen it.
film. Yeah. The reviews on it were pretty like mixed though. I saw one review and they were saying the film was sad, and it's like, okay. That's a concrete way to deconstruct the Joker film. It was sad, I cried. 2 out of 10. Did you see it?
No.
Good, because you're underage, you shouldn't see it. You'd be admitting a felony there. Yeah, it's a good film though. Who else? Yeah, alright, let's get the guy holding Shrek has swag with his phone. It is technically cheating having that, but you know, whatever. One.
Two things. Well, one thing I forgot. But are you going to go and use the code Pyrocinical on NordVPN to get 70% off?
Shut up. Shut up.
Why does Norway have one tree?
Shut up. Am I gonna? I don't know. Yeah, I might do actually.
That's a good idea.
If they pay me enough. Well, did you have another question as well?
I forgot it, so.
Alright, based. Just got amnesia, straight up. Who... Yeah, let's get that kid in the Gap shirt. He's really trying.
Kid in the Gap shirt.
He's doing some kind of like
He seems
discount
very
Fortnite dance.
enthusiastic.
No, don't, mate. You do Orange Justice, I'm gonna ask him to take the mic off you, don't do that.
Has your father got out of prison yet?
I'm not answering that question.
Why?
He's always joking about his
What?
father being in
Please.
prison.
No?
I will unsubscribe from your channel, please.
Sit down, child.
Do it.
Sit.
Do it.
I
Do
will.
it.
I will.
Yeah. No, you won't. Who else we got?
Let me ask you a question before we find the next
sure,
thing.
do that.
I would like, first of all, is anyone who's starting on YouTube and doing their own videos and actually looking for any kind of tips that they need to start kicking them off? Like, what would you recommend when you're kicking off a channel? Like, what are the primary things that you
Alright,
need?
listen up,
Obviously,
fan.
an identity, brand.
Okay.
Anything else?
Make a 10-minute, 5-second video saying Logan Paul bad.
There you
Yeah,
go.
here it is. This is like the chart of easy targets. There's like Logan Paul, Jake Paul, Greg Paul, and then probably like Rice Gum or something at the bottom. So. Oh, you got a question? What's up?
Let's go, champ.
What's the key to starting a gameplay commentary channel in 2019?
Good question. No.
How would you get this out?
Are you memeing or are you being serious?
They're both.
I don't know. I feel like if I don't do it anymore, but if you wanted to, the gameplay's always got to be like fast-paced, I guess, to keep people's attention. Because you've got to just use Vine logic. Like, Vine was popular because 6 seconds, people have got really bad attention spans. So just keep it like fast-paced gameplay in that. So that's why Surf was so successful, because it is just like funny man on a cube moving. Oh, I'm gonna like glued to the screen. I don't know. Like, look up speedrunning games as well. That's probably a good shout. Stuff that's or you could play Modern Warfare and cut the footage so it looks like you got a kill every single time and never died. There you go.
Nice editing.
Yeah, exactly. Who else? Who else?
Look at that guy down there. He looks like, what is he wearing?
Who? Oh, the one in the yellow? Oh, it's at the meet and greet.
Look at that.
It's a Homestuck cosplay, I think.
I don't know if
Yeah,
it's
ask
a
him a
radiation
question.
suit.
Ask him a question.
When's Petscop 2 coming out?
Let's go, two!
Let's go 2! Let's go 2!
Right, let
Let's
me-
go! Let's go 2! Let's go 2! Let's go 2! Let's go 2! Let's go 2!
Shut up.
Let's go 2! Let's go 2! Let's go 2!
Look what you've started, man. God damn.
Let's go, two, and we riot.
When is Petscop 2 coming out? I answered this yesterday. I said, yeah, maybe. See, this. Who said that? Good lad. See, he's a veteran fan. He knows. Yeah, maybe December. Maybe. Can we get an applaud for December? I like December. Yeah, maybe December. I don't know. It's just like there's like. I don't think the original Petscop's a very good video. I think it's very overhyped, and that like there's like 4 hours of footage to go through as well. So trying to make a whole video on that in one go, because I didn't want to like game theory it and be like 7 parts and every minute's 10 minutes 5 seconds. I wanted to just do like a part 2 and then just be done with it, because I think the series over now. I think it's like concluded for now, but there'll probably be more. Honestly, yeah, very good question. I think. What else we got? Oh, mate, you can't all hold your phones up because I picked one guy with a phone.
It feels like yesterday.
Let's pick someone from over here. You're wearing. It's very dimly lit over there. Let's get guy sat down there with the hygiene mask.
Oh yeah, he's wearing a mask.
Yeah.
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 There, yeah.
So the one that looks a bit like Memulous. What's up?
There's a lot going on there.
Have you ever ironically played Raid Shadow Legends?
Oh, can we stop with the... Dude, I like
Come on
money,
now.
what's wrong with that? The amount of people throwing the sponsor memes at me.
Like, how many emails would you get? Like, people offering you all this stuff to put into your videos?
It's like...
Or what's the funniest one you got?
I'll definitely get a scam email every week.
Oh, yeah?
There'll be someone that impersonates YouTube and be like, all your videos just got demonetized, or they all just got copyright claim. Click this link to undo, and it'll be like... It'll literally have the word like Trojan in the link or something, like Trojan
Or like
virus.
something that's spelled wrong.
Yeah,
Like,
so they don't even try and hide that it's like a malicious link. So I just stuff like that's great. Unironically, I did play Raid Shadow Legends for about 2 hours though, for the sponsor money. Good question. For money, nothing else. Money. For money. What else? Is that Jill Hudson on your phone? Is that Jill Hudson? Yeah, alright, get a question from... Wait, didn't I already pick you? Yeah, I'm not picking you again, that's not fair. Alright, nice try though, I would have actually picked you again. Let's pick the guy doing Sam's over there. Can you ask the question exclusively in Sans speak, please? Bad lad, I don't think you do it.
Okay,
Right, what's the question?
If you ever actually go outside your house, do you get recognized a lot?
Do you ever actually go outside your house?
It's an interesting one.
Dude, I never leave the house. What are you on about? I'm a hermit.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Have you ever heard of a YouTuber that has a social life? I haven't. Yeah,
That's why they have
exactly.
Tesco delivery.
No, I won't get recognised in my area, but if I go into a city centre or something, or a town where there's a lot of people, occasionally it will happen. So yeah, usually locally, not too much though, thankfully. So yeah, because as much as I love meeting you guys, I also appreciate privacy.
Also, you kind of broke my phone with your beautiful face. Thanks.
Wait, what did you say?
My phone stopped working.
Okay.
Oh, different.
Fair enough. Thank you,
Let's
Sans
get a
on the tab.
question over there, Mark. The man with the Insomnia Dublin top on. Spread over there.
What up, boss?
Hey, given your renowned success, have you ever thought of life after YouTube?
Yeah, I've thought of that at some, because what a lot of YouTubers tend to do when they've been in it for a while, they'll like branch out into other stuff, but they might keep it. I mean, with like PewDiePie, you've got Suki, you know, his clothing brands, like the Japanese inspired stuff, and that's not even like his merch, it's like his own brand that he started. It's like with H3 as well, you had like Teddy Fresh as well, so stuff like, I've wanted to look into like expanding my own brand of like, you know, like merch or something that doesn't really associate with like the channel. So something like that. I don't know. I might start off small, maybe a flavour of G Fuel or Doritos or something. Yeah, good question though.
Well, if you weren't doing YouTube, what would you be doing?
If I didn't do YouTube, what would I be doing?
Yeah.
Ironically watching morgues in all my spare time. I don't even know. That's a really good question.
Yeah, like,
Damn.
I don't know.
I was studying medicine for a bit before
No way.
Yeah,
Not saying you're not smart enough, but it's, you know, I was probably expecting like not medicine. Maybe,
Yeah. I
maybe.
mean, but then I was like, I've got to do the study work for like 3-4 years, and then the amount of like uni debt as well.
Oh,
and then
yes.
YouTube
Yeah,
just
over
kind
there.
of came into my lap, and I was like, okay, this is epic. I'll
Wow.
do this. Yeah.
So a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, definitely. What we got? Who else could I pick? Can we get someone? I can't really see people at the back. Could you
Yeah,
pick
let's
someone
get the
from the
lads
back?
from down the back.
Yeah, because I feel a bit bad for them because there's not enough lighting to see them.
It's the mystery. I like it though.
Yeah.
Genuine question, how long will Petscop 2 be?
Mate, you gotta stop with this.
I'm so sorry, I just genuinely want to know. I'm so excited for it.
I can't even see you. Stick your hand up. Oh, lit. Okay.
There, God.
Oh, mate, it would definitely be over 2 hours long. I mean, with all those mid-rolls I could eat from, yeah, it'd be well over 2 hours. It'd be a very long video, probably 2.5 hours.
Also, do you want a Pringle?
What'd you say?
A Pringle, do you want one?
Do I want a Pringle?
Yes.
Oh, I'd love to, man, but you're too far away, sorry.
I can walk over, I have legs.
Nah, I'm alright. Hey, wait, what?
I'm not a
Wait, what flavour?
Yeah.
Barbecue.
I knew it.
Trash flavour, I don't want
I
that.
knew it.
If it's not salt and vinegar, get it out.
Stay seated.
Who did you want to pick someone?
Let's pick someone. Let's have a look down the actual back. Who has their hand up in the back that wants to actually ask an actual question? There you go, Mignon. Get him. Right there. Whichever. Can't see because of the lights.
When are we gonna get a live action remake of Wheelchair Cat?
Well, you said that. Stick your hand up.
Stick your hand up there.
Oh God.
It's a mystery.
Is that meme even still relevant now? I don't even know. I had a guy that was in my queue and he was wearing a wheelchair cat. My brain ham.
I mean, it's funnier than your channel, so.
Oh! How dare you!
You
Fight,
shut.
fight.
You know what? You know what's funny? You know what? I got given this to give who has the best question.
Yeah.
You're out of the competition
You
now.
Let's go.
Right, else? Yeah, I'll pick you, sure. Point at his
I don't understand the whole, like, if I put up my phone, he'll, like, pick me.
Well, because I pick one person doing it and it's just...
Like, I'm gonna have to do that in the future if I need anyone's attention, if I do
I'm like
this.
a moth, I'm just attracted to it. That is lit. He's over there. I think stick your hand up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's your question, my
Have
son?
you gotten a car yet?
Whoa, slow down.
I heard what he said.
Have you gotten a car?
Have you got a car?
No. Someone gave me a set of Hot Wheels, so I guess that counts. You know I got my driver's license and everything, right? I never got a car. It's pointless. Who else? Yeah, alright, I'll pick you. You got the fan art, so it's kind of unfair, but yeah.
Thanks, man.
It's alright.
When is a series of tubes coming back?
Is that a Shrek the Musical show?
Yeah, I'm cultured. Yeah.
Okay. What was the question, sorry?
When is a series of tubes coming back?
Ah, right. I don't even know if that might come back. I'm not too sure. Because it's kind of like it's kind of harder to get topics together for an A site. It's usually just like one big thing. So if I ever get a bunch of smaller topics together that I can't really put into make a video on its own, then yeah, I'll definitely consider doing an A site. But like I've kind of moved more over to the like game and movie reviews now. I mean, the only reason I'm doing the commentary is like when I'm traveling like here and I need like a quick filler video. Yeah. I'll definitely consider it though.
Alright, thanks.
That fan art's sick, by the way. Did you do that?
Yeah, I did that, yeah.
That's lit.
Thank you.
I love that.
Can you sign it when I go over to
Hell
the
yeah, I'll sign that.
Yeah, right, thanks man.
Is that Shaggy on your phone? I ain't picking you. Someone's holding their phone.
I still can't get over the fact that people put up actual like swords and phones.
Someone's holding a picture of an iPhone on their phone. You are not funny.
This is the world we live in. Let's have a look over to the right side, Petzo, and give some people love over there as well.
Have you filmed No Nut November yet?
What'd you say?
Nothing. She said nothing.
I didn't hear the question.
Have you failed? No, you failed on November yet.
So we got.
Don't ignore it.
Oh, it's over there.
Don't ignore us.
I ain't answering that question. Come on, it's a family show. Let's get the kid in the blue there. He's just stood up next to the. Oh, he's just no. Yeah. Cheers. What is your question? Have you got the mic?
I thought he's holding his phone.
Stop. That's not a question. Come on, bro.
Can I ask you a question? Have you gone to the Guinness factory and all that stuff yet? Poured your own pint, an actual pouring of a pint. Do you know how important that is as an Irish person?
I'm a healthy young man. How dare you ask me if I
It's
drink
very
alcohol?
healthy to have a pint of Guinness. Am I right? Am I right?
You guys like Guinness?
It's the way of life.
You're literally all under the drinking age. You've just admitted a felony.
Well, you know, it's Irish mentality.
I haven't been to the Guinness factory, so.
Well, that's all the questions that we
Shall we
have.
get
Unless you
one
want to
more?
ask one more.
I'll do one more question, sure.
One more, okay.
I'll ask you. Yeah, go on. With the portrait. What's going on, man?
The portrait. Oh yeah.
Yeah. What's going on? What's the question?
Why does PewDiePie steal your content?
Yeah.
And also, do you want a kind of monster? I feel like 7.
Oh, I only have Monster Zero Ultra. Sorry, man.
I might have one.
I talked about this yesterday. Me and PewDiePie steal off each other all the time. It's lit. You know, I'll take a thumbnail. He'll steal 7 of my videos in a row. It's very fairly balanced. Yeah, definitely.
Do you think that anything gets really competitive in the world of YouTube, or is that always going to happen in any kind of platform you're in? That someone's always going to be competitive, as in like, oh, you're doing better than me. I want to do better than you.
Yeah, everyone's competitive. Definitely. I think people just kind of hide it pretty well. Like, especially on with you with Mixer and that, and like people on Twitch and that. You'll always compare yourself to other people, but it's best to just kind of keep in your own lane and stuff and just
run your own race.
Yeah, like I used to be really competitive to the point where it just basically made me miserable. But then I was just kind of like, I don't care anymore. I just kind of do my own thing, and it's improved my mental health like loads.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, that's more important than anything else. But I think that's all we have for now with the questions and answers. Oh. But I think we're going to be giving away an prize, right?
Yeah, I've got this.
What is that?
Assassin's Creed Yeezys. What is it?
It's
not the Yeezys. It's not the Yeezys.
No, Pyro, I think we should just keep it for ourselves.
Yeah, I think that's a good
You know
shout,
what I mean?
actually.
No!
It's Assassin's Creed wireless headphones.
You know you have the power, you can get them to do anything
I'll
for
trade
this.
you my wireless headphones.
You can get them to do anything for this. We can
True,
jump up
true.
and down.
I'm trying to think of who I could give it to.
Here! I'll trade you my wireless headphones. Come on, Neil!
You know what? I'll give it to the Sans kid over there. Yeah. The most memorable character from this series.
Come on, actual clap, lads. 1, 2, at least. Let's go. And the mask to conceal his identity.
Wireless
Nice.
headphones. Brofist? Hell yeah.
That's all we really have time for the Q&A. We're going to have the cosplayers coming up next if you want to stick it around and have a look at the L competition. But you'll be able to see Pyro out in the meet and greet area by his lovely merch, but you're going to have to buy something now.
Oh yeah, of course.
It'd be
you do.
rude not to. I have to just...
Oh, money. Oh,
You
I
know?
love money. Oh, money.
You're going to have to be broke by the
Yeah,
end of
I
it.
got an hour break, but after that I'll be at the meet and greet stand, so hope to see you all
Yeah?
there.
Woo! Thank you very much for being on the bus. Scott did it.
You've all been great, thank you. Yeah.
Right. Well, probably end this video now.
That was good.